Hello, hello. Hello, little paranormal investigator rookies, my little interns. Alright, I was pretty hot on this for a week, and then I kind of cooled down a little bit. Well, I was just busy, too busy to game. So, the last thing we did, I believe, was... Yes, we were with the Joshi Kokose. We were with the high school girls. They talked to Araishi, I believe, and he was giving us information about... What was he giving us information about? I don't remember exactly what he said. You think I matched with them? I guess, kinda. Alright, Che, you're on thin ice already. My Sunday's okay. Sleepy Sunday. Sleepy. But still a little bit less sleepy than usual. No, Che, you're fine. I'm just kidding. Alright. Yeah, I'm trying to remember exactly what they said last time. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, there was like another document they needed to find. Record of Fate's Yin Scroll. And I still think it's the Hihaku Soaps lady. I think she's the one behind it all. Whoever's behind that voice that gave Mr. Araishi the Record of Fates. Yeah, good luck. Good luck with your things, Jay. Have a good rest. Don't be stinky. You said it sounded like it belonged to a woman. Whoever it is, I bet they're scary. You know, I did think about someday. I was like, you know, someday I kind of want to try to wear one of these, like, Seifuku uniforms. But I'm like, is that sad? Is it sad to wear one if you're over 30? Huh? Wait, what did she say exactly? Whoever it is, I bet they're scary. Huh? You don't sound like the Yako I know. Let's catch him and make him spill the beans. Yeah, Mio is super clued in. She's like, you're really sus, Yako. She knows. I'd say something like that. Really? Guess I'm just not feeling that confident right now. I understand. I don't know if it's related to that woman behind the voice. But I'm also interested in the female Onmyoji who was the rival of Seimon. Me too. That's the foot washing lady. That's the feet. That reminds me, Mio. You know what's nearby here, don't you? You mean where, Michio? Huh? Yeah, where it happened. I was going there every day to leave flowers. Oh, this is where Michio died. Even though they always get cleared away anyways. Sure must be hard to be reminded of Michio's death all the time. That reminds me, Yako. Yeah? When you asked me to do the spirit board 2 days ago, did you come here that day too? Yeah, I left some flowers before going to school. Why? Did anything seem different that day? What's this all of a sudden? Though, now that you mention it. That day, I suddenly felt lightheaded and ended up passing out for a little bit. But I came to right away and felt fine, so I didn't think anything of it. I see. Is it a possession? That's all I was wondering about. Thanks. I really think she's possessed. So, Mio, what are we going to do next? Good question. It may be best to give the information we just learned to Inspector Tsutsumi. We got a pretty big clue from hearing about the record of fates beyond Scroll. That is true. Mr. Tsutsumi might know more about it. Oh, we should go back to school then? Yeah. What's our point of contact after all? Oh, excuse me. You girls over there. Oh, this asshole. Whoa. Did I hear you talk about feet? Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but something you said caught my attention. I heard you talking about feet. Who might you be? I'm Utaro Namigaki. I should probably tell you. Until yesterday, I was a curse bearer. That should clear things up. A curse bearer? What is it again? Kashiri Nushi? Oh, you don't need to be scared. I've already given up the curse stone of the foot washing mansion. The foot washing mansion? So, you're the one Inspector Tsutsumi was talking about. Oh, you already know Inspector Tsutsumi. That makes this simple. There's nothing to worry about. Oh, hey. You're... in the driver's seat? What? Yako? Was he involved with the kidnapping? Or the truck? Huh? Was it, what was that girl's name again? Oh gosh, what was her name? Ayame? Was it these two? I thought yes? Wait, what? Just now, was I doing something? Oh, sorry. Mr. Namigaki, what might be the matter? Right. I actually wanted to discuss something with you two. Would you come with me if you have a little time? This guy is still suspicious. Discuss something? With us? You were talking about Michio Shiraishi, right? It's related to that. Huh? I'm sure you would learn a few things yourself. If not now, later's fine. I'll be waiting around Ryogoku Bridge. Something rubs me the wrong way about this, but you mentioned Michio. What do we do? I think we should go to school first. I don't trust him. But I'm also kind of tempted just to see the death. But sometimes that might give us a couple hints as well. Suppose we may as well hear what it is you have to say. Glad to hear it. Shall we relocate ourselves? Or shall we relocate elsewhere? Like, is he... Why would he kill Michio? I mean, I guess it could have been an accident if it was a hit and run. Ryogoku Bridge. Although it's the middle of the day, how dangerous could it be? So what did you want to discuss with us? Like, there's people around. Let's see, how do I put this? I'll tell you straight. I want you two to use your curse stones to bring back Michio Shiraishi from the dead. You wanted to bring Michio back? What? It's why I was pursuing the rite of resurrection in the first place. Unfortunately, I had to give up my curse stone before I could succeed. But you two are curse bearers with some kind of connection to her. Which means this is the perfect opportunity for me to ask you to do this. Well, that's what they wanted to do anyways, but... Sorry this is all of a sudden, but I still don't understand why you would want this. What exactly is your relationship with Michio? Well, we met once briefly. It was so sad to hear the news of her death the other day. While it would be great if we could bring back Michio, we've already decided not to use the rite of resurrection. Is that so? It seems, however, we share a goal. Ugh, excuse me. I wouldn't mind collecting soul dregs for you, if you gave me your curse stone, you know. Liar, Did he say he was gonna bring back Michio just because he heard us talk about her? Is that not who he wanted to bring back? We'll have to decline that as well. Our goal is to stop this curse. Oh, I see. That's too bad. I suppose I'll have to give up on the curse stones. Thank you for understanding. Why did Yako, like, disappear? Phew. I thought he was a little suspicious, but he left without making a fuss. Why does he want to bring Michio back? Yako? She's gone. Uh-oh. Did she go off somewhere while we were talking? Heh. Finally caught up to you. I don't know if you noticed me following you or not. Leading me to a secluded place? You've got guts. Sorry, but I'll be taking your curse stone. Either you hand it over, or I'll take it by force. She's so gonna kill this guy. You don't have your feet, man. What? Why are you... Oh no, she's here again. I don't understand. Oh, wait, it was just an accident. I swear, I didn't mean to. Me? Moving? No, 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 you're imagining things. I'm perfectly still. That's why I was trying to bring you back. You're already dead. Oh, too late. Mo shinderu. Is this a bad ending? Man, these credits are zooming. Interesting that it's doing like a credit roll instead of just saying like go back and do it again. Ugh. I mean, I kind of appreciate that it's very fast because sometimes, you know, with these like multi-ending games, you have to sit through like 3-minute credits every time. After this, Fumichika Nejima went on to use the power of his curse stone to commit mass murder, shocking the public with the unprecedented tragedy. And from that day on, Yako Sakazaki was never heard from again. Ending 1, Michio's Grudge. Oh. I don't know if I'm going to try to get like all the endings, because I don't think that there's like any super special images or whatever, but we'll get the ones we get because it's kind of fun. All right, let's go back and tell them to go to school. Sometimes the image next to it is kind of misleading. Okay, go to school. Sorry, there's something we've got to take care of. We'll have to pass. Yeah, see you later, footman. Gross. I'm in no rush. I'll be waiting at Ryogoku Bridge. How are you doing? Good, good? Alright, detective time. It's nothing fancy. I guess the nice thing I did... Nice thing I did is I got some new socks. Nothing crazy. Because my other socks were getting a little run down. And a couple new pairs of underwear. Like, I used to really wear that kind of stuff into like tatters, but nowadays I'm like, you know what? Just feels nice to have a really fresh pair every now and then. Alright. Ma'am, allow me to introduce you to one of our country's most elite detectives. Did it say, what is that, Fusei on the screen? My name's June Ario. I'd hardly call myself elite. Either way, it's nice to meet you. What do you think you're licking though, huh? So you like my little chibi? I can be mad. I can be a little extra blushy. I can cry. It's pretty simple, but it's cute. Ignore you, huh? You know, I do keep things a little bit more PG-13 on stream, or PG, I guess, on stream, but you know, I know I've got a pretty rotten mind, so. But I'm not really much of a licker myself. Oh gosh. Can you believe this month is like half over? Oh, that's feet in German? Tuesday? Let me see. Give me 1 second. Yes, too. Okay.
Füße. Füße.
Füße.
Füße.
Füße. Füße. Whatever. Close enough. This here is the brilliant Chief Inspector Tsutsumi, and yes, he's just as rough and tumble as he looks. Sometimes I really don't know if you're complimenting me or putting me down. Huh? You two are detectives? This is my client, Mrs. Harue Shigema. Her father's a big deal in the police himself, so remember to mind your manners. Washing machine. You gonna wash my clothes for me? I would appreciate that. A bigwig named Shigema. Boss, you know this guy? Shit, I've heard the name, but you know I don't keep track of who's who in the upper echelon. There's no need to worry. I'm my own person after all, and my father has nothing to do with any of this. You hear that, boss? Looks like you're getting off easy this time. Don't make it sound like I'm involved in some shady business. It ain't like that. You both seem rather jovial despite being detectives. How rare. They are quite the funny, odd couple. All the police officers I've met have always been so dull. Well, you won't find any dull cops around here. We'll round up all your criminals with a smile. That's our motto. How lovely. Keep it up. Just a second, this is the first I'm hearing of this. Well, you're right about them not being your typical detectives. I'm the detectives, I think, but not Haraway. I thought we might cause trouble standing in the middle of the street talking like this. So far, we haven't drawn any attention. Then again, that might just be because nobody wants to get involved with the case. Did I already find a sticker around here? Aha! Sticker! Royal Kingpin Gween. Huh? It's a penguin! I guess knowing how to deal with cops is also part of an investigator's job. Not quite. The two of us used to be comrades is all. Comrade? Oh, she doesn't know he was ex-cop? That's right. Richter used to be part of the police force himself. He quit a few years ago to go solo. Was that so? You should give it a try, Ario. There's more freedom in working as a private investigator. Can't say much for the quality of life, though. Been 2 years, right? I haven't heard of you since you quit. Didn't think your business would last, but here you are. You sure you don't want to return to the force? We'd take you back with open arms. What? To sit on my ass and watch the birds fly? I'll take a pass. I don't belong in that world. Come on, Richter. We need your talent. The public needs you. No, you don't. This is my calling. The police will manage just fine without me. Mission Pantsu? Are you gonna... We can do an exchange. You have to leave some of your pants, some of your underwear if you're gonna take some of mine, okay? That's how it works. I'll keep on tying up your loose ends, saving the little birdies you abandoned. Never seems like they were acquainted, but... What am I saying? It seems like they were acquainted, but also like they haven't talked in a long time. Yeah, he's moved on. He's into older men now, Richter. You lost your chance. Young and energetic detective. Seems to have a strong sense of justice. If my son had the chance to grow older, perhaps he would have become an officer just like him. It seems like he's got a lot of experience working the streets. Most of the officers I know are the bureaucratic desk jockey types. The contrast is rather striking. Yes. Richter. Richter. That's how you would say it in English, though, you know? What brings you here, Richter? You want a case? Look, I have a very strong American accent. I can't do European accents, so we're gonna struggle through. That's right. I'm picking up the police's slack. I trust you remember the kidnapping and murder case from last year? Oh, I remember now. The Haruo Shigema from the kidnapping case. Huh? Did I miss something? I've been an idiot. It was the case where Munesada Shigema's grandson was kidnapped. Which must have been your son, ma'am. Oh, indeed. The story was suppressed by the news. In the end, it was considered a huge failure on the police department's part. Most of the investigation was conducted in secret. And unfortunately, the department is unwilling to reopen the case. Any investigation carried out afterwards turned up nothing at all, which is why I'm now on the job. So they never caught the culprit, huh? That's rough. So, your findings have brought you to this place then? That's right. An individual connected to the case used to live around here. Used to? That's right. As of last week, they're deceased. We'd hoped to talk to the family. No one was home when I checked last time, so we figured we'd try again. Interesting. By the way, ma'am, this might be sudden, but there's something I'd like to confirm with you. That is? Do you happen to know anything about the 7 mysteries of Honjo? Sorry, Chief, but that's hardly... With all due respect, investigator, I think my question was addressed to the lady. If you insist. What do you say, ma'am? Can you tell us anything? I've heard of the 7 mysteries, but this talk of curses eludes me. I never said anything about curses. Is that so? Well, sorry for the intrusion. I don't know if that was good to say. Come to think of it, I heard some things about this area last night. Something about a strange yet conspicuous man dressed in white, loitering about. Wait a second. I assume they were talking about you, investigator. Well, I won't argue I'm strange and conspicuously dressed in white. As it turns out, I was out here last night to conduct my investigation. Did you run into anything strange or out of the ordinary? Besides yourself? Out of the ordinary? Guess I did observe a few suspicious characters. You were asking about curses just now. Why would a public servant be interested in the occult? Boss, Richter's a smart man. He can help us if we tell him what we know. Can't promise I'll be of any help to you, but I'm interested in hearing what you gotta say. something's happening in Honjo, isn't there? It must be something big if they've got the head office guys on it. Hmm? Long-haired guy with a German-based name? Hold on. You're gonna have to give me another hint. My brain is... My brain... I can't think. Hmm? Give me a hint at least. Oh, what did he say? Desperate times, desperate measures? Okay. Thank you, boss. Oops. Listen closely to what we're going to say, Richter. So by using curses to commit murders, these people collect soul dregs to perform the rite of resurrection. Oh, really? It's a Symphogear thing. Huh. I was gonna say, I could be wrong, but, hold on a second. Oh no, I'm thinking of something else. I was thinking that the name sounded familiar, but I was thinking of a different one. And these stones are somehow connected to the 7 mysteries of Honjo. It's a tough story to swallow, but I don't see a reason to doubt you either. Does he dress in all white too? We figure the strange occurrences happened around here recently are connected to these curses. Well, Symphogear is kind of long, so I can't promise I'll ever watch it. Like, I've always kind of, like, seen it and thought it looked mildly interesting, but at this point, I feel like there's just so many seasons that I'm like, ugh. Well, 12 episodes is at least a little bit better. Oh, is he also in a white hat? I just googled Symphogear German guy. He's also got kind of a white hat and a white coat, right? To get the situation under control, we've been searching for curse bearers to confiscate their curse stones. Alright, that's a very... Weisshopped? Weisshopped? Because I feel like Richter is at least like a name that's actually... I don't know, I feel like that's a name that I hear anglicized as well. Weiss... Hop. Wait, is that a real person? Boss shop? Weiss... Hold on a second. Well, I'm just looking it up. There's a real Wikipedia for Adam Weishaupt? Weishaupt? How do I say that? Weiss. Really? Illuminati related. Oh. Hmm. Oh, in the show or in reality? Oh, okay. Well, I do have to say that does kind of pique my interest, though. Sorry that I forgot how to pronounce all German. I should know how to pronounce Weiss, because that means white, doesn't it? Weiss. There was like I never watched it, but there was an old anime. Hold on. Called like Vice Cross or something. I think that's the only reason why I learned that that means white. Weiss Kreuz is what it was called. Tough. Never expected curses and other mumbo jumbo to play into this all. We're talking about shady characters. There was this middle-aged fellow I saw on South Warigesui Street. He had an average build. Who did they meet? He was anxious, like he was searching for prey. Huh? Considering the location, it could have been Hideki Araishi. Oh, yeah. Araishi. Or it could have been the Hihaku Sopskai. But I think Hihaku Sopskai stayed in the park. He already got his curse stone. Impressive. You two are working quick. You see anything else? Not that I remember. That's a shame. If you see any characters who look like they might be carrying a curse stone, it'd be a huge help if you let us know. Absolutely. I'll let you know if I find anything. Richter, perhaps you could lend a hand on our case too. There's a number of people we can't track, and finding missing persons happens to be your specialty, no? It should be like one word in German. I hate to disappoint you, but I'm busy enough with this case. The faith of my clients is what keeps me afloat. I have to prioritize requests by the order in which they come. I see. Well, can't say it's not fair. What do you need a private investigator for anyway? Cops should have plenty of bright folks to throw at the job. Is that how like all adjectives and nouns work? It becomes like a compound? Is that... This isn't an ordinary case we're dealing with here. Weisenkratz. Can't believe you were actually part of the police force. There's a story behind everything, ma'am. I don't regret my time on the force. I wouldn't have the connections I have today without it. Huh? By the way, that reminds me, Richter. I could go for some bread and butter, or some buttery mashed potatoes. He said the person who used to live here died last week. You wouldn't be referring to Michio Shiraishi by chance? Glove, hand shoe. That kind of makes sense, to be honest. I feel like, actually, you know what? I feel like Japanese kind of has a little bit of that too. It just maybe they don't sound as long of words because they can use kanji to kind of cheat and make them shorter. Like, I like the word for socks because it's just kutsushita, which means under your shoe. And it just combines the word with shoe and beneath. You knew? I thought so. Or like the Japanese word for glove is teibukuro, which is just te and fukuro. So it just means like handbag or like hand sack. Something to keep your hands warm, I guess. Seems like we're here for the same reason then. Seriously? Michio was involved with curses and magic? Strictly speaking, the curse part isn't our concern. We're looking into Yoshimi's case. Oh yeah. Yoshimi? Oh, right. Hajime Yoshimi. That's right. He died on the job. I'm sure you've heard of it. Thank you. I don't think I match the aesthetic of this game right now, but it is pretty cute, isn't it? And now you can also tell where my eyes are actually looking. So over here, to the left side of the screen, that's where my other monitor is to look at chat, or if I open up another window. And then the center is usually where the game is. Like, it actually has surprisingly good eye tracking for being very simple looking. I heard it was the most unfortunate loss. But, you know, thankfully you also can't see if I scratch my face or if I pick my nose or stuff like that. So there's a connection between Hajime Yoshimi of the Juvenile Division and Michio. Well, hold on. I can see that. Let's focus on Michio for a second. You think she has something to do with the kidnapping? Talk about unforeseen developments. Exchanging information should prove mutually beneficial. I'll tell you what I know, but in turn, I want the full scoop on your findings concerning Michio. Or rather, I should say, I don't see. I can't see. Sure, to tell you the truth, what? You believe Michio's ghost is the one who killed Mr. Jonoichi? I don't know about ghosts. I think she's possessing Yako. So he wasn't just mumbling nonsense? I mean, we haven't fully confirmed anything yet. But the testimonies we've heard and the evidence we found point in that direction. Testimony? You mean from those, psychic high schoolers? Didn't they also say there was a chance Michio hadn't killed herself? Wait, if that's all true then... Huh? Did you figure something out? Kankichiro Iwai. Huh? Kankichiro Iwai. He'll be the next victim. We have to open the door to the Shiraishi's house. We need to look inside. Hey, what's gotten into you? Boss? I'm sure the landlord will give us the key if we ask. Screw that. You know how long that could take? We can ask for permission later. There he goes. Hey, calm down. We can't just... I think we can just bust down the door. Take that, you shitty door. That's how you do it. A plan. Hey, Richter, get a hold of yourself. I say you're still the same as always. Everyone, come quick. Look at this. That's crazy. Ah. What's up with this room? Boss, there's a dead body in here. Whoa, could that be Michio's dad? Nah, he's our stepdad at best, if that. It's gotta be the body of Kankichiro Iwai. There's no doubt about it, this man's a goner. He's gotten really messed up. Looks like he's been like this for a while. I'd say it happened last night. Ario, did you find Jonoichi's body in the same state? Huh? Oh, like a fall. Now that you mention it. It looked as though Kohei Jonoichi had died from a number of heavy blows. What are you suggesting, investigator? It was Michio Shiraishi. She's alive. She used the power of the curse to get back at the men who ruined her life. That's ridiculous. You're suggesting she actually revived? It's gotta be that. And if she's alive, then... So, she either came back to life secretly, she's possessing Yako, or she switched places with Yako. My apologies for interrupting. I know we've just arrived at an interesting plot point. But, do you really think a dead girl is going around taking revenge from beyond the grave? Consider this. What if Michio Shiraishi never died? But seeing as you've come this far, I'm sure you already know the truth, don't you? And so, I would have you answer me a question. Where in Honjo was Michio Shiraishi at the hour of 8 o'clock this morning? Oh gosh. 8 o'clock in the morning. Escape? High school. Is this morning or is this night? Is this at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock? 8 a.m. Good morning, Yako. Huh? Yako, rise and shine. Oh, whoops. Who are you? I'm Michio Shiraishi? I see. Very well. Congratulations. You are correct. As expected, you got it in one go. Well, cause of death was such, was it not? You must have noticed some time ago. Let's go back to the story then, shall we? I've taken up enough of your time. Because I still think she must have... Well, I don't know. She must have snuck out at some point. Well, I can't tell. I can't tell if she killed Jonoichi before she left, or if she snuck back to the school at some point. What? You think Michio Shiraishi is alive? Just think it all through and it becomes obvious. It tracks, but... Do you really think that girl could have managed all this? With the curse? First of all, Ario, go report this to HQ. Understood. I'll get on it right away. I'll start investigating this place. Sure isn't lacking in stuff that needs looking at. Yeah, this is a very busy room. Bunch of photos of the same person pasted on the wall over and over. Is that Nejima? Whoa, hold on. These photos. They're of Fumichika Nejima. Gross. Huh? Come to think of it, he was in the papers a lot back in the day. Even more pasted over here. These are all cutouts from newspapers and magazines about the Nejima murders. I don't get it. Why the weirdo shrine? Let's keep looking. Wait. This place is disgusting. Did Michio Shiraishi really live here? Nothing to confirm his identity. But by the looks of him, I'd say it's Kankichiro Iwai. You've seen him before. He had a criminal record, so I assumed he wouldn't have held a respectable occupation. Is this what a curse does to a person? Oh yeah, I guess she's never seen the curse kill. Ma'am, it's better not to look so closely. It's amazing. Cruel is what it is. Do I have it in my file? Kankichiro Iwai. Oh, I do. Serve some time in prison. I wonder if that's... It's off-putting to look at, but I can't help but wonder what in the world this is. They're magic runes. They're used in Western black magic rituals. Most of the time, they're useless imitations. I wouldn't get too excited about it. Oh my. Who knew the chief inspector was such an expert on the occult? I just chanced upon that information. That girl with the spirit sense we mentioned, she's pretty informed on the subject. Oh yeah, that would be good to have her in here. Someone was attempting to perform Western black magic in this place. Pretty absurd if you ask me. Of course, the person in question was dead serious about it. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Seiman Tsuchimikado. Alright, I only have about half the birds. Western black magic. While magic is often classified as a branch of mysticism, or may variously refer to the likes of witchcraft or astrology, here it refers specifically to Western black magic. In the Middle Ages, the line between science and magic was blurred, with the pursuit of the supernatural considered a legitimate academic discipline. Astrology was regarded akin to astronomy, while alchemy was accepted as scientific fact and would eventually evolve into what is known today as chemistry. One discipline, however, was considered wicked and shunned accordingly: black magic. The practice of using magical knowledge to strike a bargain with demons. In contrast to the socially acceptable subjects studied by intelligentsia, black magic was the most prolific among the lower class. It was the common people who suffered most from the ills of the day: war, famine, and sickness, which perhaps led them to seek aid from unholy powers. As heresy, these rituals and spells were nowhere to be found in orthodox modes of teaching, but instead were recorded in tomes of dubious credibility. Cool. Looks like things spread around have been like this for a while. The ritual or whatever was something he attempted up to recently. Plenty of the neighbors mentioned having heard strange mantra-like noises coming from here during the night. Oh. You think EY was the one chanting? Hard to say. Could have been one of the Shiraishis as well. If we look in the books in the back, we might learn whatever it is they were trying to do. Candles and stones. Are these tools for some ritual? Hey, don't touch anything, okay? Yeah, that's right. Considering this is a murder scene, we ought to leave everything as it is. All this can be used as evidence. If anyone besides forensics toys with it, it'll cause trouble down the road. I keep forgetting, this is in the 80s. I wonder what, like, forensics in Japan in the 80s was like. Old books. Wonder what they're about. Many of them in a foreign language. Okay. More books. Oh. Newspaper. Pictures of Fumichika Nejima cut out from newspapers and magazines. Whoever put these up was obsessed. I wonder what their intent was. Do you think the Shiraishis are somehow connected to Nejima's curse? Perhaps they did this as to not forget a grudge or something. Crazy to think Nejima might be involved in all this too. It's not really that crazy. We already know he has a curse stone. You think he might have anything to do with the body here? Maybe. The man's already out on parole. He's a curse bearer with a curse stone now. He announced that from sundown today, he'll be going on a killing spree. Oh dear. There's an emergency search underway as we speak, but no one's yet managed to get a hold of the bastard. So he hasn't changed his ways. Doesn't bode well. To tell you the truth, the lady here isn't unconnected from Nejima murders either. You don't say. That's right. We talked about it last night. 20 years ago, I found the hand in Sumida River that brought the incident to light. Oh, you were the kid from back then. You were really brave. You did a great deed. Where did the detective I spoke... were you the detective I spoke with? I had no idea. Oh, so you two met before. Fancy that. I've been worried about Fumichika Nejima might bear resentment towards you, ma'am. You might be right. Unfortunately, that asshole is quite the resentful type. Oh dear. That asshole. I wonder who put the idea into his head. And now he's got the one-sided read, too. He's threatening to massacre people of Honjo at sundown. Seriously? On top of that, he's been itching to get revenge on me as well. Of all things, the man's gone and threatened to kill my daughter. Damn, that's quite the threat. Certainly you can't afford to stay put here. That fucker wants to get us all antsy. When I finally get to arresting him, it'll be with a cool head. Well, they can't really arrest him for anything yet, can they? Like... Unless he killed this guy, of course. Well, I guess... I don't know, is a threat worth arresting somebody over? Not gonna give him the pleasure, huh? Well, If Iwai and Nejima have anything to do with each other, then this room might hold a clue to Nejima's location. Same man in every picture. Is that Fumichika Nejima? Wow, quite the spectacle. I don't think I'll ever manage to erase this from my mind. Don't worry, Richter. You're quite the spectacle yourself. Do you mean to compare me to the likes of a bizarre criminal? These aren't just cut from publications. They even snapped a number of shots on their own. They must have admired him. Why else would they have collected so many pictures? Whatever the case, it's certain they were obsessed. The person who put up all these photos must be obsessed with Nejima. They might have had some relation to Nejima's victims, or perhaps it was the opposite. What if it wasn't loathing, but admiration? He is a criminal. Drawer. Okay. In normal cases, only the police would be allowed to touch things, right? Right. Ario's in here, so let me take a look at it. Just clothes. Something for a kind of talisman here. Oh, that's right, they're looking for, the talisman Yoshimi gave to Michio. Guess we're not so lucky. Oh, window. Window and storm shutters closed. No light gets in here at all. Pitch black. Sliding door. Sliding door leads to the kitchen. It barely fits in the frame. Take a look at it? Not like I'm any help with foreign languages. Go ahead. Seems to be a book on Western black magic. Same runes are written here, alongside detailed descriptions of the procedures. I suppose you'd call these grimoire. It's all a bunch of nonsense if you ask me, though. Think this Awai guy was studying them? Perhaps to perform some kind of ritual? There's a bunch of handwritten notes beside the grimoire. Whoever it was, they were serious about it. Iwai doesn't look the type to be into this stuff, but you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. But why would he be studying black magic? According to the materials, this here rune is for restoration of youth. Perhaps he was trying to become young again. This over here seems to be black magic related to resurrection. Each one of these spells requires a human sacrifice. Talk about dangerous. Resurrection? Like the right? I guess no matter what part of the world, people will turn to the occult for similar reasons. What is it? A journal. It's probably Iwai's. His writing is surprisingly thorough. It's almost as though he were writing a report for someone. Now this is something. What? What did he write? This is quite the find. Let me give you a summary. This Kankichiro Iwai fellow. He'd been searching for a spell to restore youth for years. He was into black magic from the start? He believed if he could learn to successfully perform the spell, he could then use it to earn a fortune. To tell the truth, it seems he was already getting funded after he acquired this grimoire. I forget what these guys know about the Hihaku Soaps lady. I don't think the detectives know anything about it. I think the private detective investigated her and the company. Alright, Let's find out how he got his hands on this grimoire. Seems Nejima told him where he could obtain the book when they were both in prison. Ooh. That's nearly too much of a coincidence. Likely not a coincidence. It seems like Iwai took an interest in Nejima murders after it made the news. He admired him rather passionately. Might even say he worshipped the man. Worship? Nejima of all people. This was a time when students were itching to rebel. Anyone who did something to shake the world was bound to gather admirers. Iwai had been collecting these photos ever since that time. And since he just happens to land in prison at the same time as Nejima, he made sure to get in contact. The thought of Nejima being involved with these grimoires is staggering. I don't think we ever had anything pointing to that. What's the connection? I don't know. Nejima always seemed a little bit weird. I wouldn't be surprised if he was into a cult from the start. For years, we've been scratching our heads over the motives behind the Nejima murders. Yeah, it's a mystery. Wait a minute. Do you think... Are you saying... That's right. The murders might have been for a ritual he was attempting to perform... The rituals might have been... The murders might have been for a ritual. He was attempting to perform black magic. The instructions written down for the sacrificial offering match up exactly with the act carried out by Nejima. You gotta be kidding. So that sadistic crap he was doing was all for black magic? That's what the evidence suggests. However, Nejima tried to do the same type of resurrection ritual, but Iwai had different motives. You think this is all... You might think this stuff is all fantasy, but... That doesn't refute that Nejima and Iwai were both acting in earnest. This is batshit insane. You're telling me that nutjob did all this for some hokey-pokey resurrection? That means there must have been someone Nejima wanted to bring back to life. Damn, that's it. That has to be it. Huh? Fucking hell, it all makes sense now. Kind of weird that they're like suddenly shifting to like Western black magic witchcraft stuff when this entire thing has otherwise been like more Japanese curses and magic. What? What is it? About the Nejima murders. There's some information that's been kept from the public. When we broke into his house and arrested him, we also found a baby. A baby. It was a girl. Looked to be about 6 months old, but she was covered in filth. She looked so weak and sickly. We called the medics right away, and if we were a second later, I'm sure the girl would have died. Was Nejima the father? He told us he found her under a bridge. He found her? She was abandoned? I've heard of parents threatening to leave their children under bridge as a threat, but to think it really happens. I suppose there are those cases with the dead newborns found stuffed in coin lockers, so it's not without precedent. Whatever the case, we never found out the truth. But there's one rumor from back then that I could never get out of my mind. I'm sure this isn't the first time you've heard of it. Many believe Nejima's guilty of more crimes than what got him convicted. Back then, a lot of girls went missing. Yeah. Among the high school girls that might have been murdered, or should I say sacrificed, was a girl who was pregnant. Goodness. That's horrific. He killed her and dismembered her body. And we thought maybe the baby we found is what he pulled out from inside of her. Don't misunderstand me. This is all speculation, on top of more speculation. Here? But I, for one, never believed that man would just take in a baby he found under a bridge. I feel sick. Stay strong, ma'am. I know this is hard to hear. Like I said, don't take that to be the full truth. We were running on speculation back then. Now that this whole resurrection magic has come into play, we should consider the possibility it was his child. And that maybe he was trying to revive whoever the mother might have been. It's just a theory, but my life would be a tad easier if it were true. That's an interesting thought. If there's anyone Nejima would want to resurrect, a deceased wife is as good a guess as any. I guess, although he seems pretty crazy, so I didn't think he'd be the type. The fact he obtained a curse stone suggests he has an intense interest in the rite of resurrection. Damn. Here I was thinking he was only after the curse's power to massacre. Chief Inspector. What happened to the child? Without a birth registration on file, best we could do was find the girl some suitable foster parents. It was decided to keep circumstances secret for the sake of the child's future. Everything is converging. Oh. More written in Iwai's journal. We know Iwai had managed to obtain the grimoire thanks to the advice he got from his idol, Nejima, while in prison. After conducting research and gathering more information, he determined he had a chance to get rich quick. Right. Thought I could make some money if he could successfully use rejuvenate. Oh, yeah, I think this is the Hihaku Soaps lady. Because I think she's obsessed more with the rejuvenation and becoming, like, younger. Like, because I think that would also benefit her business if she could figure that out. So I think she's playing all sides here. Yeah, as a mastermind. Turns out someone gave him the idea. Get this. It was the one and only queen and chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps herself, Natsue Yamamori. I called it. Chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps? That's where this leads. And like everybody that's been really introduced as a character in this, they're all important to the story. Let me read what he wrote. Queen of Hihaku has a strange fear of growing old. Her fear of death is even worse. If she does die, she wishes to be revived, but she will spend whatever it takes to preserve her beauty. Magic, rituals, and rites, she'll use whatever means necessary. Her tenacity is unbelievable. She was apparently investing money into any research on resurrection and the restoration of youth and the like. So she would even throw her money at the occult. That brings us to Hideki Araishi. She presumably funded his research into the rite of resurrection as well. That's what it all points toward. Wouldn't be surprised if the witch of Hihaku pounced at the rumors of the rite of resurrection. Might be why she's spreading the rumor about having godly powers. It's a convenient cover if she ever becomes young again. Godly powers? Huh? Ignore that. Either way, I think Iwai took the payments he was getting for his research to seduce a family into taking him in to keep a lower profile. Oh, like he just paid them off. That makes sense. The Shiraishi family, Michio and her mother, were just his unlucky marks. But yeah, they just needed the money. This is where you get involved. Are you feeling steady, ma'am? This has something to do with me? Uh-oh. Are you saying that? You can't mean. You realize then. Perhaps. Iwai? Wait. What? Michio? Child? Magic? Wait. Has Iwai's living sacrifice was a child. Kankichiro Iwai's living sacrifice was a child? Of the game? Yeah, there's like, it looks really nice, but there's kind of like a really thick brush stroke on the outside. That's exactly it. Iwai moved in with the Shiraishis to practice his magic. He needed a sacrifice to perform his youth restoration spell, but that meant extracting the life force from someone young. Oh no. That awful man. So it was Iwai? This man? Iwai worshipped Nejima, so he must have also despised Nejima's detractors. Not to mention, he was captured and sent to jail once before. Surely he had a bone to pick with the police. So when he realized he had the chance to both avenge Nejima, embarrass the police, and acquire a living sacrifice at the same time? Fuck. You got it. Iwai kidnapped Haruo Shigema's son and managed to score 3 birds with 1 stone. You're telling me then that horrid man, he never had the intention of returning my child? Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, she's gonna lose it. Which, I mean, I don't blame her. Because her son was, you know, kidnapped and murdered, so that's pretty bad, but... But like, Richter, if you wanna like, keep her under control, you gotta like, calm her down. Otherwise they might figure out that you guys also have a curse stone. I thought there might have been a reason why the kidnapper seemed to be mocking the police. He never wanted money. His aim was to humiliate the force. It all makes sense. He must have used Michio to lower the boy's defenses, and then kidnapped him on his way back home. That man. He took Shuichi. Ma'am, please calm down. I understand, but you must remember to breathe. You don't understand. You have absolutely no idea what I'm going through. This isn't a joke. I wouldn't expect the police to understand. You'll never understand. Living sacrifices. What a stupid idea. I'm a stupid little man. Ma'am, just take a moment to breathe. Let's go get some fresh air. I can't believe this. It's just... Poor Haraway. Chief, I think we best take our leave. Before we go, there's one more important piece of information noted in this journal. Iwai got in contact with Nejima last year, after Nejima was released on parole. He provided him with accommodation and financial support. He managed to find a hideout for Nejima to stay in. Damn. If anything, rather than use his money to support the Shiraishis, it seems most went to Nejima instead. If Nejima's lurking around anywhere at the moment, it's probably in that hideout. Did he write where it was? No. But it seems Michio knew where it was. She never met with Nejima in person, but she was made to go in and clean up among other things. What good is that information? The girl's already dead. Wait, no, she's alive. That's right. Michio Shiraishi is alive. If you can find her and get her to talk, you can get her to spill the beans on his hideout, too. Investigator, I'm asking you. I should be going. The lady's not well. Ugh, that was a lot more useful information. Okay. He was in prison, he's dead. Kankichiro once made a living by placing advertisements in magazines to sell phony magic items and good luck charms. He held a nostalgic yearning for the post-war era when things and... when things and people were simple and has nothing but negative things to say about the rapidly developing, ostentatious world of late. Radical in his belief that it would be better to tear down society and start over again, Kankichiro was discontent with his life spent poking around in society's cesspools to make a few coins. Perceived Nejima as a hero. He was arrested for his illegal business practices, and chance meeting with Fumichika during his incarceration solidified his idolization. Okay. Set his sights on Toshiko Shiraishi at her part-time job. Okay, he moved in, became stepdad, used violence and money to keep Toshiko and Michio under his thumb. All the while, his belief in black magic deepened. Yeah, scumbag. Hihaku offered Kankichiro great sums to intensify his work with black magic. He set his mind to sacrificing a child in order to perform a youth restoration spell. For this purpose, he chose Shuichi Shigema, son of Haruhi Shigema, against whom Fumichika held a grudge. He attempted to enlist Michio so as not to alarm the boy. When she resisted, beat her mother 20 times. Oh. With Michio's assistance, Kankichiro kidnapped Shuichi and locked him up in the Shiraishi house, and told the young and courageous boy that he'd kill Michio if he tried to run. Aww. While his actions were motivated by a personal grudge against the police, it was first and foremost an attempt to create a societal uproar and break down in public order. So Kankichiro painted the crime as a regular kidnapping, demanding a ransom from the family. Because of an embargo on the press, that the kidnapping did not cause a public outcry akin to that of the Nejima murders. Infuriated, Kankichiro had Toshiko perform sacrificial ritual by threatening to kill Michio if she refused. Toshiko killed Shuichi in his sleep, but the spell failed, for which Kankichiro blamed her. Warning Michio to keep silent about the murder to avoid incriminating her mother, Kankichiro dumped the boy's body in a nearby river. The tiny corpse was found a week later in Sumida River, after floating through several canals in Honjo. Having drifted for days in the polluted water, little evidence remained. Although Kankichiro performed no further sacrifices, his devotion to black magic only increased. Toshiko and Michio spent their days consumed by guilt, forced to continue serving Kan Kichiro until the day he died. I feel like you just missed a lot of the scenes with Richter. Oh, we get a little bit more with him. Okay. I was gonna say, your man is on screen. Are you feeling better now that we've got some fresh air, ma'am? I'm fine. Suddenly finding out who the kidnapper was really made me lose my wits. We managed to solve the kidnapping case by pure luck here. I don't know whether she would be satisfied with the kidnapper being dead. Like, obviously she wants to bring her son back, but... You know, she didn't really get... Like, I guess she gets a lot of answers, but... It also feels like she was kind of robbed of her own chance to take revenge. You're right, but... Richter? I feel grateful towards Michio. Because she killed the kidnapper? There's that, too. It's something else. If Michio is the one killing all these people, she must have acquired a sizable amount by now. Oh, good point. Soul drags, I mean. Hey, Richter. Whether the kidnapper's dead or alive, it doesn't mean a thing. Revenge won't bring my boy back. And if Nejima is planning to cause a massacre to collect soul drags, then all the better. I won't give up on the resurrection. She is devoted. So, I'm counting on you. Oh. Ah! It's getting crazy. Shoko is like one of the least involved people. So I think Yoko is Tatsumi's daughter, estranged daughter, who... where is he? Nejima is threatened to murder. And I think Nejima's new identity is old man Ashimiya at the school. Oh, update. Okay. Richter Kai is helping Hadaway. That's her son, who was killed by Iwai for black magic reasons and mimicking Nejima. This guy works for Hihaku Lady, who's like kickstarting a lot of this, giving a bunch of people black magic. I bet she even gave like Nejima. I wonder if she even like gave Nejima his original black magic stuff. Ayame, Tono. So I think these two then, Yutaro and Ayame, I think they were the ones who accidentally ran over supposedly Michio. With a truck, maybe? So it might have just been a complete accident. Like, I don't think... Like, despite what was going on with Michio and her family and the black magic, I think her murder just was an accident by those two. I don't know if he actually intended to bring her back or if he was lying about that. But yeah, they did confirm in the notes that Michio lured the boy to their house. Although I assume at some point these characters will have to talk about it. Alright. I feel like we should do a little bit more Richter. Because I think I think we're like very close to the end now. Well, I don't know. It's 1 p.m. in the game. But I feel like when they meet back at school, they're gonna be very close to the finale. In further news, today the body of an adult male was discovered in the residence of Toshiko Shiraishi around noon. The man, identified as Kangichiro Iwai, is said to have been in a relationship with Toshiko. He was unemployed at his time of death. Technically, so yeah, he arranged it all, but technically, Michio's the one who lured Shuichi to their house, and he got Toshiko to do it. So he tried to make them guilty so they couldn't betray him. While further investigations are still underway, it is suspected that his death is connected to the recent serial killings in Honjo. Evidence on the scene may also implicate Mr. Iwai in the unsolved child abduction and murder case from last year. Because I think Toshiko was in the hospital or something. I mean, they're still gonna have to, like, talk to her about, like, hey, did you kill this boy? Well, ma'am, seems like we managed to settle one part of the kidnapping case for now. Let's discuss our next steps. Hmm. Anything else? I wonder what kind of music Richter's into. I imagine he likes English songs. Mm-hmm. Alright, very quick with all these. Okay. Fax machine later. He's always going at his own pace. He's rather fascinating. Richter? Yes. That's right. Would you mind if we make a stop on our way? We can make it quick. I apologize for the diversion, but I'd like to visit a candy store if possible. For, Yako's family. Sakazaka family? Wait, Sakazaki family? Sakazaki. I suppose I don't mind. Oops. Alright, let's reassess this curse situation. I must admit, I never expected the police to be so on top of things. Chief Inspector Tsumi provided us with a good wealth of information. I'm surprised he knew so much about curse bearers. Do you think they noticed I'm one of them? I'm pretty sure Ario didn't. The Chief Inspector, on the other hand, will have to be careful around him. But if he had suspected anything, I'm sure he would have detained us. We should stay vigilant moving forward. Even if we steal a curse stone, you may not be able to successfully perform the rite unless you're a curse bearer yourself. Would you be okay with hanging onto the stone from now on? Of course. Just don't use it though, okay? Oh, I forgot that she gave it to him. Alright. So, if what we've heard is true, there are just 3 curse bearers left to be discovered. Yeah, I don't think they told them that Yako had one. There's the Whispering Canal, the Beckoning Light, and the Taiko of Tsugaru. Wait, did they tell him Yako had one? Because I'm guessing Whispering Canal is Yoko. Beckoning Light, we didn't see who that was. But we did see it. At the park. It may benefit us to visit these places. Connected to these stories a few times. I'm still highly suspicious of the people at Hihaku Soaps. They could be the ones pulling the strings. That Takumi Yumioka fella is probably aware of the curse bearers we're searching for. Tracking his movements may prove to be useful. You want to follow him? If we were to follow anyone, he'd be my first choice, but times like this have me really wishing I had more personnel. I imagine it's tough working on your own. It's the plight of running a small business. I'm always on the hunt for a skilled assistant. And then there's Nejima, who appears to be a curse bearer too. The one-sided reed, I think it was. If we want to look for someone that's likely to gather a whole lot of soul dregs, we'll look no further. He did say he would unleash his curse on a large number of people at nightfall. If he gets the chance to. If the Chief Inspector manages to track down Michio, then, well, there's a chance he'll manage to apprehend Nejima before he gets up to no good. But why did you tell the Chief Inspector about the safe house? If he hadn't had that lead. It was written in Iwai's memoirs. It was just a matter of time till he found out. Besides, we're talking about a massacre here. I can't just turn a blind eye. How different is it from any other curse bearers collecting soul dregs? Well, if we're talking about Nejima, it could be a lot more dangerous. We'll just keep a close eye on Nejima and the cops. What about the girl from before? Ayame Tono. Oh, they did meet her, that's right. She's not a curse bearer, but she knows about the stone. You think she could be a curse bearer? There's a chance she could have gone and stolen someone else's curse stone by now. That's possible, but... We haven't been to Midoricho Park yet. The place connected to Taiko of Tsugaru. That's close to where she lives. What if she was a curse bearer this entire time? She could have lied. She definitely is motivated. It would make her a brilliant actress to boot. The ideas got me itching to investigate her again. That place is rather suspicious. If only we could run into someone there. Judging by the official announcement, it seems what Irai wrote is likely true. With both the kidnapper and his young accomplice dead, the police should be able to handle the rest. Now that it's over. I can't help but think how pitiful it all is. We never would have known a thing had we not found his journal. Carelessness is what usually leads to crimes like these being exposed. It was pretty much the same with Nejima murders. But stumbling across the answer by pure chance really makes you think. Makes my skin crawl to think of how many cases like this are left undiscovered. Certainly disturbing. Well, with the kidnapping case all wrapped up, we can focus our efforts on obtaining the right of resurrection, yes? Indeed. Counting on you. Okay. I guess we're ready to investigate. Move. Finish investigation. Oh. Gosh. So he wants to go to the candy shop. We need to go here. Let's check out the candy shop first. I'm curious. Apparently Richter likes to visit the local candy shop in every district he visits. Oh yeah, I did say that in the note. I figured once you've seen one, you've seen them all, but in reality, each has its own unique displays and colors to match the locale. Kind of irks me that we stopped here simply for the sake of entertainment. But I suppose he needs time like this to relax and recenter his mind. He works so vigorously every day. Looks comparatively new. They must have had renovations done not long ago. Oh. There it is. No way! Oh, you made me jump. Foul con man. I got 10. 10 birds. Jido Hambaiki. You can buy canned juice for 100 yen. These days, vending machines sell a lot of things besides juice, too. The shop's close to the park, so children have been coming and going without pause. Places like candy shops have been slowly disappearing from the street view recently. Anything else in the environment? He's up front with the kids in... Oh, he's up in front with the kids to participate in the raffle. Oh, seems he didn't win anything. He's paddling so hard even the kids are laughing at him. Oh, right, ma'am. Should we go for a monjayaki or something? That's sweet of you, but I'm not hungry right now. Too bad. I haven't had great luck with this mockingbird raffle. Would you mind if I tried a few more times? Apparently, most of these are just replicas of the real deal, but even so, they're well worth the price. Some of the kids were saying they managed to snatch some real rare finds in this lottery. Okay. Don't have a check mark by him though. We must need to come back here or something. Gosh, I don't think I'll do a very long stream tonight. So let me try, maybe just do one or two more locations. This is where I think Ayame lives close to here. Oh, there she is. Taiko Tsugaru. He seems a little nervous when Ayame Tono was mentioned, or was I just imagining it? Woman. Who could that be? Alright, let's talk to her. Hey, that lady over there. That's Ayame Tono. Seems to be trying to hide. Let's watch. Nope. No benefit for watching and waiting. No birds? Birds? Stickers? I feel like there should be a sticker somewhere. But the camera's pretty limited over here. So, I don't think so. I remember it was in like a tree one time. Alright. Let's get her. He's gone. Hey, lady. Oh! There he is. Does he mean to jump out and surprise her? Huh? Intimidate her? Oh, she noticed him. I guess he was just gonna talk to her. He's being a weirdo. Oh. Why did he do that? What's wrong with you, Richter? Smooth work, huh? Yeah. Smooth. Oh, thank you so much for yesterday. I know this is sudden, but I'm actually being pursued right now. Hmm? I think it's the police. Would you be willing to provide me with shelter? Why would the police be after you? And I don't think we want to shelter you from the police right now. Don't make it sound like I'm some kind of criminal, please. The police have my apartment staked out, so I haven't been able to return home. I heard them say something about wanting to protect me, but something didn't feel right and I got scared. Hmm? You have any idea why they're after you? Well, I have been searching for curses, so... I don't know if the detectives have talked about her. We shouldn't trouble ourselves with hiding you if, they're after you for a good reason. Huh? How cruel. But this handsome investigator wouldn't turn me in so easily, would you? It's unfortunate, but we've got no reason not to get we've got reason not to get involved with the police ourselves. What shady reasoning. But if you've got some murky secret to hide, you might as well cooperate with each other, no? I have an idea. Anyway, how are your plans to resurrect Hokusai going? Oh, fortunately that's been going quite well. Oh? Does that mean you found a stone? Not exactly, but I found out a kind of last resort. Which is why I can't let the police get me. What do you mean by last resort? You're really asking me that? It doesn't concern you at all. Why should I tell you? Ugh. What if we make a deal? In exchange for keeping you hidden from the police, you tell us about your last resort. Huh? Is that what got you interested? Oh, I've got it. You're meaning to steal it and use it for yourself. Not at all. I'm just curious. That's a bad actor, Richter. That excuse won't do. I don't need you to. I'll find a way to stay safe on my own. That was a close one. I should have known the only one you can count on in this world is yourself. There she goes. Alright, well she doesn't have a stone, but she has something. Stop. Get any closer and I'll scream. Wait. I'll help you out. With no conditions. Well, you changed your mind quick. That just makes you seem more suspicious. Tried my best, but I couldn't convince her to stay. She's oddly she was very brave at night. She's oddly very reluctant during the day. Could it be you don't know how to handle a girl like that? She's looking for a safe haven. Would you mind sharing your address with her, just in case? Well, it really doesn't bother me. But you do recognize there are police officers in my close family. At least it allows a way to keep in contact, no matter how small. She puts on an innocent front, but she seems to be hiding something. Says their plan for the rite of resurrection may be achievable through this last resort. You know, I have one as well. A last resort. You do? Huh? Even if we don't steal another curse stone, I already have my own. If it becomes necessary, I'm prepared to use it. So, you think it might be possible she has one of her own, too? But that she despises the idea of using it to kill others. So instead she means to steal a cursed stone with soul dregs already in it. That might make sense of why she's so brave. Doesn't contradict anything we know. She lives nearby, which means she might have the Taiko of Tsugaru cursed stone. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's the one I don't understand. I understand the least. Yeah, it's just like a fire alarm. But it could be related to, the Onmyoji. What is it? Seimei no Tsuchimikado? Seimon Tsuchimikado. That's what it was. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, it's not. Normally it's Abe no Seimei. Seimon Tsuchimikado. That's what it was. Last resort Ayame spoke of. It could be our chance. We can use her. I hear you loud and clear. Are they gonna try and get her to use her stone and then swipe it? I mean, I still kind of think her interest in Hokusai was genuine. And I think she was there when Yutaro accidentally hit. Well, I could be wrong. I'm getting a couple of things mixed up. So maybe he wasn't with a woman, but I think he was. I think he did have a woman with him. So I think Ayame was with him. But she seems to think that resurrecting the girl he hit is kind of trite and a waste. She's a young girl in her 20s. I have an idea. Because we think... I feel very confident that Yoko is Tatsumi's daughter. So what if Ayame is Nejima's daughter? Not that I really have like a whole lot of confirmation other than age. And the fact that I think she will be tied in with this more. And that could explain why the police are watching her. Because Tatsumi would know. He would be the only one who would know that she's related. And would put a stake out on her place. Onji Bridge. Factories. Oh, more? Doesn't seem like anyone's been here for some time. Could be a hideout. Wonder if it's one of the factories that got shut down when they tightened up regulation. Okay. It's weirdly not giving me check marks for these, so maybe we'll have to come back here later. Oops. Wrong one. Thank you. Oh, it's the ghost. It's the ghost. Someone must have received the beckoning lights curse here last night. Alright, let's talk to him first. Blah, blah, blah. It's the fucking ghost. Richter? What do you think that is? Oh? I don't see anything. Yeah, I was gonna say, I couldn't remember if non-curse bearers could see it. Really? You don't see that? That thing looks like a phantom ball of flame floating in the air. An Onibi? Must be a curse echo. Maybe only curse bearers are capable of seeing it. But could such a thing happen in broad daylight? That's a good point. Like, they're not supposed to be active in day. Ah. It's gone. I wonder if that was the beckoning lights curse echo. The phantom flame you saw might have been a manifestation of the lantern. So where's the curse bearer? Could they be in the factory? Oops. Curse bearer might be lurking in the vicinity. I'll check around. Nope. They're probably in the factory, you idiot. I don't doubt something happened around here, but something might have changed in the area. Keep your eyes peeled. Changed? Oh, Richter. Not a curse bearer in sight. Alright, we might have to leave and come back. I really think it's the factory, but I guess it's not time yet. So where else do we need to go? Oh, we have not been to the park. see Yoko again. We haven't seen her since the beginning. I really liked Yoko. R.I.P. Shogo. Police managed to quickly complete their investigation and reopen the park as if nothing ever happened. You'd think they'd be put off knowing there was a dead body here just this morning. From what I heard, it happened right about where you're standing. Pretty unique playground. They keep saying that. Why do they think it's unique? It just looks like Swiss cheese. Huh? Does he want to play on it? They made it quite the challenge. To pass through it, you'd have to go underneath there. He definitely wants to play on it. You can go take a look if you're interested. Is he gonna find a sticker? That's right, of course. I'm happy for you, Richter. Telephone booth. Doesn't look out of the ordinary to me. That's all? This place is associated with the Whispering Canal. Canal must be connected to the man who was found drowned in the park. Wasn't the victim a Hihaku Soaps employee? That's right. His name was Shogo Okie. Considering his occupation, he probably came here in search of a curse stone. Oh, they think he was working for the old lady. If people in the company know about the rite, it only makes sense that they'd be looking for curse stones. You think the chairwoman and Takumi would send their regular employees out to hunt for the stones? If that's the case, perhaps Shogo died trying to take a stone from someone else. Either that, or he was killed precisely because he was a curse bearer with a curse stone. Considering the location, wouldn't that mean the curse used was the Whispering Canal? Good point. That would mean Shogo Okie wasn't the wielder of the Whispering Canal curse himself. Could he have had the Beckoning Light? Or even the Taiko of Tsugaru? I was here last night, and there wasn't any dead bodies then. It's highly possible he was brought here from somewhere else. Oh. 'Cause we didn't see how he died in this new storyline. If that's the case, the wielder of the Whispering Canal has already collected his stone. If he had the Onibi stone. See, he saw the Onibi, but in the end, that's not what killed us. Ma'am, excuse me. There's one more thing I'd like to try. But it still looked like, in that route, it still looked like Yoko got killed by the canal, so how does that work? Shogo Okie is the name of the person who died here. Hard to believe he was here by chance, only to end up being murdered with a curse. Given his ties to Hihaku, we can assume he was aware of the situation and somehow involved with these curses. Yes and no. What if he did have a stone and he didn't know it? everything. I guess we have to conclude her investigation for now. We can always try to go back to her residence and see if anything changed. Because the fax machine still hasn't come into play. Alright. We'll finish the investigation, I guess. Oh, what's this? Darkness. Unknown. My head. What's happening? Ihaku. Yoshimi. Who killed him? Can't get away with... Oh yeah, we haven't met Yoshimi's fiance yet. Oh. Huh? Huh? Did I hit my head? It's killing me. My vision's all blurry. Is that the ceiling? I feel the cold floor against my back. I must have fallen or something. Am I kidnapped? My body won't move. Oh, why? Why am I on the floor in the first place? No. Hold on. More importantly, who am I? Okay, think. Try to remember something. Anything. Oh. Ah. Feels like my head is gonna split open. What was that? That man's face. I think I've seen it before. Think. I'm sure I know it. Hajime Yoshimi. That's it. I know that name. The dark mist obscuring my memories is slowly starting to clear. Ugh. Head hurts. Is this Michio? Or Hitomi? What was that? A memory? Hajime and I think we were close. But the first thing I saw, he was dead. Just what kind of person am I? Oh. I can move again. And my head's starting to clear. Looks like I'm in some kind of warehouse. Maybe I can find some clues as to what happened. I should take a look around. Ooh. Chair. They must have sat me on it earlier. I probably passed out and fell on the floor. Whoops. Desk. Oh, pen. Alkylbenzene, benzalkonium, chloride, sulfonic acid, sodium hydroxide. Chemicals? Is this some kind of chemical thing? I think we're in the factory. Bottom. Oh, sticker. Cabinet. Is that one locked? It's locked. Oh, it's a padlock. Oh gosh. Looks brand new. Uh-oh. The label's been torn off, but this must be soap. Oh. Put it back for now. This could be an old Hihaku soap factory, maybe. Hair duct on the ceiling. No way to escape yet. Oh, switchboard. Room has electricity. Does that mean someone is using this place for something? Lock? Key to the sink? Mirror is unusable. Oh, clean it with soap, maybe. Okay, let's try to clean the mirror. Yep. I like to wipe it with. Boxes? Need light. More stuff? Anything else? Oops, darn it. Keep doing that. Bucket of mop. Okay. Piece of paper. Chemical, flammable liquid, ventilation. If leaked, equipment integrity thoroughly. Liquid ventilation. Think that's gonna be important later. Ooh, trash. Okay. Mirror. Very good soap. Hey, it's the fiance. I wonder if she has a cursed stone. It seemed kind of late to introduce her, but this is what I look like. Right. I know this face. Oh my god, hold on. What's her name again? We haven't met her yet. Mayu Chozawa. Something doesn't feel right. Something's missing. Oh, my name. I can't remember my name. Is there a woman with this face in my memories? Mayu Tozawa. That's it. My name is Mayu Tozawa. The man I saw in my memories, Hajime Yoshimi, is my fiance. Wait. If what I saw was from my past, Hajime's... No. Hajime could never be killed so easily. There must be some kind of mistake. Knowing him, he's probably worked himself into a frenzy looking for me. I have to get out of here and let him know I'm okay. If I listen close, I can just make out the sound of air blowing through the duct. I don't even know if I'm above or below ground. Some kind of light? There's dirt on the bulb. Oh, we're gonna mop the light bulb? I guess. Where's that sticker? Sticker! Okay, strange bottles and bags filled with some kind of powder. Yeah, it could be very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Anything else? Oh, just that. Oh, a talisman. She's got the Onibi. A lantern carved out of wood. It's kind of creepy. Something about this feels different than all the other abandoned junk in here. Ugh. What is this? Such terrible regret. Resentful memories flowing into my mind. Evil ones, curse bearers, kill them all by their own bane? Maybe this one was killed by the other curse bearers, so they have a particular resentment. Ah. Murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. We'll check it out later. Oh. Huh? Oh, she didn't get the big prompt. I want to see the ghost memories. I remember everything. I know why I was brought here. That's right, earlier. Ah, I feel sick. Where am I? That's correct. We finally have a confession. Someone's talking. On the phone? Yes, quite stubborn. We had to use the maximum dose of truth serum. Truth serum? Someone behind me. Can I look at them? Is it the Hihaku Soaps guy or is it gonna be Nejima? Damn, my body won't move. It's the Hihaku Soaps guy. You're awake. Yumioka. Your head must be beginning to clear right about now. Takumi. She knows him. You tricked me. Such a harsh accusation. It was you who was being uncooperative. What did you do to me? What was that about a truth serum? I assure you, you have nothing to worry about. You're in no danger. That being said, there may be some side effects. Memory loss, brain fog. It was you. You were the one who hurt Hajime. What do you mean awake? I've been awake this entire time. Try all you want. I'm not telling you shit. No matter, I already have everything I need. I've never played Skyrim. What? I'm in the middle of a call with the chairwoman. Why don't you have a rest while you wait? Hey, stop. Get away from me. Ugh. Still conscious, if only barely. Focus on Takumi. I need all the information I can glean from this conversation. Focus on Takumi's head and gather information. Oh, correct. She does not seem to know where the blank is hidden. Hajime Yoshimi was the same. Yes. Was unexpected, but... No, did he really do something to Hajime? Maybe they killed him with drugs, not a curse. Well, baiting. What? From Araishi? Yes, exactly as planned. As for why, I expect... Yes, as soon as possible. Yes, first will likely tomorrow, according to Araishi. Ah. A little more. As long as we keep her in here, the curse will... Yes, she will certainly want to bring back her dead fiancé. You talk about me? I'm fading again. Yes, I'll be leaving her here. I'll take the telephone with me. Yeah, that is in the cabinet. It should pose no problem. Yes, I've changed the lock to the year of the company's founding. Ah, no! Although I guess if she's a beautician, she would probably know a lot about Hihaku, because they also do, like, beauty supplies, in addition to soap and chemicals. He showed up my hair salon about a month ago. He came to ask me to try out a new shampoo they'd made. We spoke about it again a few weeks later, but he suddenly started asking me about my fiance. I remember thinking that was pretty weird. Hihaku's a huge company, so I tried to be polite and answered all his questions. He wanted to know what kind of family Hajime came from, if there was anything special about them, or if he was the heir to anything. I thought it was so strange, I didn't give him any specifics. Huh? And then that night, he never came to the place we agreed to meet, so I went to where he said he'd be going, former Yasuda Gardens. That's where I found his dead body. I was so distraught, I just ran away. I didn't want to believe what I was seeing. After that, I decided to put all my hopes in that rite of resurrection everyone was talking about. I searched desperately for anything I could find about the 7 mysteries of Honjo. And then Takumi showed up again. He told me he knew something about how Hajime died. I thought I would just act interested in what he had to say, but I fell for it completely. Next thing I knew, I was locked up in this room, pumped full of drugs and left here on the floor, barely even conscious. I spent the night dreaming of him, praying for a chance at the rite of resurrection. But at midnight last night, I got the curse of the beckoning light. Between the drugs and the curse, I passed out. That must be why I lost my memory. Now I remember. It was Hihaku. They went after Hajime. They put me here. Okay. But why did they have to kill him? What was Hihaku doing, too? What could they have wanted with him? I knew his job was dangerous, but why would a company like that go after an officer in the juvenile division? I get it now. All of it was about that. All that about the shampoo was just to get the Hajime. Huh. Hajime. You're always the kind of guy who could shoulder any burden with a smile on your face. What burden were you carrying this time? To be targeted by a company that's more than willing to kidnap and drug people. Was it something you couldn't tell even me? No. Takumi said he'd gotten some kind of information out of me using the drug. Could I have had Hajime's secret somewhere in my memories? Oh, the talisman! I wonder if Hajime is related to Leon Myoji. It seems kind of weird, but I guess. If I did, what could it have been? Did Hajime tell me something? Whatever it is, just let me say one thing. Fuck you, Hihaku. I'm not about to let any of this go the way you want. That's right. It's up to me to protect any secret that Hajime was trying to hide. I'll finish whatever it is he didn't get the chance to. After all, it's always been up to me to clean up your messes. It's okay. Whatever you got yourself involved in, I'm sure you had a good reason. We're gonna take them for all they got. Just you wait and see. Alright, time to get out of this dump. But first. Alright. Held captive, beckoning light. During her school years, Mayu was second in command of an all-female gang. She was known for having a glare so fierce that it could silence a crying child. It was during this time she met Hajime Yoshimi, a member of a rival gang. At some point during the countless clashes between their gang, The two fell into a peculiar romantic relationship. Although their taste in food, clothing, TV, and movies could not be more opposite, they maintained a comfortable union by staying out of each other's hobbies. After being forced to repeat her third year 3 times, she dropped out of high school and began apprenticing at a hair salon on the recommendation of a friend. She also attended night school and was proud to earn her beautician license 2 years later. Mayu always cut Hajime's hair, although she seemed content with her work, remarking, "My hair ain't much without Mayu." Although he seemed content with her work, remarking, "My hair ain't much without Mayu's touch." She had been secretly plotting to give him a more stylish look. Alright, let's see. Killed by any means, the curse they possess. Huh? One who has become a curse bearer. Killed by means of the curse they possess. Oh, I see. One who has become a curse bearer. Oh! So that's why I think when Yoko died, it looked like she had been killed by the Whispering Canal. It was because she was indeed killed by this one. Or maybe the same also happened to Shogo. A vague silhouette is framed by silvery moonlight near the bridge. It is a man, hunched over near death, with regret carved on his face. Visions of the past flash through his mind. Memories of the young couple and their daughter. But he's lost everything. He had repaid the kindness shown to him with evil. Though regret gnaws at him now, it is too late to undo it. His mind turns to the Onmyoji woman. It was all her doing. No, the blame laid with him and his inexperience. He had foolishly involved himself with the forbidden, inviting evil into his life. I should have left the rite of resurrection well enough alone. The light of the man's life begins to fade as regret and anger wash over him in turns. If only I had accomplished it in the end. Alas, it's too late for that now. I'm prepared for hell. Perhaps in another life I can fulfill my dreams. Even if this body perishes, I can atone for my sin. So, is this the Onmyoji maybe? But the Onmyoji, Seimon Tsuchimikado, in theory, or according to Araishi, I think, he did, like, manage to cast the Rite of Resurrection on himself. And this guy, I don't think did. I don't know, unclear. Oh, but when's the, 1946. Got it. How did the year Hihaku was established suddenly appear in my mind? Oh yeah, because we're the player character. I have no idea when it might have been, but did I really get that lucky? Now that I think about it, there's definitely something different in the air here. It's me. I'm the ghost possessing you. Doesn't matter right now. I should see what's in here. The Omomori? Oh, there's a fax machine. Okay, weird. So I need to fax Shigema residence. What an age we live in where we can send letters and things without going through a mailman. Alright, I can call for help without a telephone. I can connect to the power in the phone line. Alright. What else do I need? A bunch of paper in the cabinet. And a pen. And a phone number. Alright. More of a marker, really. Um... She's not gonna test it out on like some crap? Manga? It's me. Anything else? I wonder if I could take the paper off the cabinet. Oh, memory. Hajime, thanks for waiting. What's wrong? You're erasing that handsome face of yours looking like that? Did he make these? I think I'm still plenty handsome. Can't argue with that. Are you not meeting with that girl today? He told me, I mean? Nah, she's off doing who knows what. Too bad. I just found a hair catalog I thought would be perfect for her. Seems like you're pretty worried about her. Yeah, she reminds me of myself at that age. I can't help but worry. You think? I'd say she's a little ball of sunshine compared to what you were like. Shut up. Talking emotionally. She needs an adult who can understand how she feels. She's like a kitten. She thinks everyone around her is out to get her, so she bites at them all. You might be right. So tell her I wanted to see her, will you? Alright. This other girl I ran into the other day is a tough case. Oh? She must be something else if you don't know how to deal with her. No, it's not really that kind of thing. Some people just have so much misfortune thrown at them. What do you mean by that? Well, I can't get into details. But she might have the talisman I've been looking for. Said it was a memento from her father. Could we really be related? Oh. It's not like I can just take it from her. What are you mumbling about? Who's related to who? Sorry, it's nothing. Ah, it's about that thing with your family, isn't it? Isn't she the one who has that piece of book your ancestor left behind? She's got the Yin scroll. Hmm? Mayu, how do you know about that? God, I forget how dense you are sometimes. How long have we been dating now? Besides, you were the one who came crying to me about it when you got wasted that one time. Rambling about how this old book you're supposed to inherit is hidden in these two talismans? Oh. And that something was giving you a bad feeling about it, and you need to be careful? Right. Inside the charm. That's all I know, though. I wasn't planning to try and pry any further. If it's something important you need to protect, then why are you waffling about? Yeah. Thanks, Mayu. I feel better now. Did you hear? The mockingbird was seen in Honjo. Huh? That came out of nowhere. Mocking what? It's an urban legend about these bird stickers that show up out of nowhere. I was always kind of curious about them, but I never thought they'd be in Honjo. There may be a bunch showing up all over town, so we gotta keep an eye out. You feeling alright? What's gotten into you? What's so special about these birds? Come on, one of them is a penguin with a pompadour. You can't tell me that isn't the greatest thing you've ever seen. That's so dumb. That's right. He was trying to protect something left to him. Could be that information that Hihaku wanted? Yeah, I was gonna say, I already found this. But I guess I needed to find it in the right order. I'm sad we didn't get to, like, experience the memories quite the same. The way we lived. Ever since we were kids, we were always ready to die if that's what it came to. We'd never take our foot off the gas just because we were scared of death. We were never such big fans of living anyways. That's why we were always prepared for it. I used to wonder if we took things a little too lightly. But that's just how much we trusted each other. So, I have no use for some shitty right. And that's the truth. Hajime. Pen and phone number. Okay. So, it might be... I might need to, like, suspend here and go back to Shigema residence. Let me just check real fast if I can get the... If I can use my ghost powers to get the fax number. Six three. Let's try it. Darn it. Oh, it's dry. Okay. Huh. Wait, I need to... Oil-based. Oh, so it's not water-based. Hmm. Oh, it might not be time for me to do it. I might have to wait. So I need like an oil-based chemical. Hmm. With dried up ink on the tip? Or is it... Hmm. Or I wonder if I need to do something else to remove it. I thought I just needed to, like, get it, like, wet again. Alright. I might come back here later still. Might call it there for tonight. Yeah. 'Cause I feel like we still need to see the detectives. Like, things are very, very close to the end. Might be one more stream. That's it. And then I think we'll be done. Oh, gosh, there's so much. Not as much, like, branching stories. Although I do wonder, there's probably a couple other, like, death endings I missed. Definitely is, like, everybody that's been brought up is definitely playing a role in the entire mystery. Kind of crazy. I think it all leads back to Hihaku soaps for them being the ones to, like, send out all this information about the occult to get the rituals and stuff going. And causing, like, the sacrifices to be made and the kidnappings and the murders. And then the Feast of Shadows and all that. So she's what was her name again? Yama Mori? Yamamori? She's the one pulling the string. Yeah, oh, sleepy. Double save just to make sure it works. Alright. That's all. I might try to do this during the weekday sometime. We'll see. I wanted to do some more weekday streams, but if I do a weekday one, I might have to split up the final one into 2 streams. We'll see. Or maybe I'll save this one till the weekend so I can do like a slightly longer stream. And try to find some short game for the weekday. Oh no. Oh, I know. I'm so sleepy now. Okay. Bye-bye. Good night. Oh. Have a good last few hours of freedom before Monday. Bye.